guys, I'm Jackie and welcome back to Jackie Naturals. I hope you all are having an awesome day. So if you haven't noticed by the title of this video, I am doing my very first declutter video. Guys, if you guys don't know, we are doing some home improvements. We have been painting, changing out like door handles and doors and just giving the house a little upgrade. So I've been going through my collection as well and decluttering a lot. So I decided to put these aside since I've never done one. So this is all the stuff I've decluttered in this humongous box here. So I'm just going to tell you what it is, just go through the products with you. It is quite a bit. So we're not going to spend too much time. I just want to show you guys because a lot of these I've had in my collection for a really long time. So it was time to go, okay? And I have a hard time throwing things away. I just feel like it's super wasteful and it just makes me feel bad. So I don't like to do that, but it was time. These are old. They need to go. Okay, so we're going to start with this here. And this is the Lusty Oil Moisturizer Hair Lotion. And this I actually bought from the dollar store. I got this in a $5 hair challenge I was doing. You were supposed to buy 5 products. I'll link that video down below. It was a long time ago. And I've had this and we haven't used it. I started having RJ use it on his hair. It wasn't bad at all, but I have so many hair products for my curl boxes, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just not spending much time using the dollar store products, just being honest. So it's time to go now. It's just been so long, but it was not a bad product, to be honest. The next thing is this Revlon Color Stay, and I mean, I could have put this in my empties. A lot of these I probably could have, but I just didn't. I've had this for so long, guys. I probably had this for a few years, so it's old. So this is it right here. I did show it some love. I did like this powder. I haven't repurchased it because I actually have this Maybelline Fit Me one, and this I actually do have one of. So this actually could go on my empties too, because look at that, it's pretty much done, okay? Almost all the pan is showing on this one. So this is in the shade 320 Natural Tan. I love this powder. This is the one I mainly wear. I'm actually wearing it on my face right now. I have on concealer, my eyes, my brows, and this powder. And that is it. That's all I'm wearing, okay? So the next thing I have is this palette here. And this is from, I bought this at Walgreens, and it's like this electric blue Maybelline palette. And I used to use these quite a bit. I think this was like a repurchase. That's why I didn't use as much. And you guys know I chose this because of that pretty blue in there. I had to get that blue, very pretty. But I just don't use it. I don't pull for it. So I just put it to declutter. Also this Wet n Wild Shadow, another one. Pretty blue. Don't pull for it. Gotta get rid of it. This, I've had this, and I'm just not using it. It has quite a bit left, as you can see. I just never use it, and it feels like it dried up, so I just put it in here as well. These are some brushes I'm decluttering. I had them for a while. I did use them. I did like them, but I have tons of brushes, so it was time to get rid of some brushes. It was just time, okay? This is the Bye Bye Concealer, and this I did like for a while, and then it started getting weird under my eyes. But this I've had for a really long time. It probably would work good now because I've been using that Venus device that worked great, and now I'm seeing concealers I didn't like, I'm liking now, but it's just so old. It's better for me to just throw it away. This one too, this is the Kokie Illuminator Concealer, and actually looks like it got darker. So it's probably too dark for me now. I guess I'm not getting much sun, but that's it right there. Yeah, it's a little bit darker now. That's actually probably my skin tone. So yeah, this one's too dark. This I've had forever. I love the IT Cosmetics CC creams. When I first started using makeup, I started using these, and I love them. This is probably, I'm going to say probably about 5 to 10 years old. I'm not even joking. It's pretty bad. I just didn't want to throw it away, but it is definitely time. Okay, and this was in the shade Rich. It was too dark for me, but I had another one that I used to actually mix it with, but I don't see it right now, so maybe I already threw it away. I'm not sure. Now, the next thing is this here. It's a CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder. And I did like this powder. I did use it quite a bit, but I didn't hit pan, and it's just old, so I'm getting rid of it. It's okay. This is a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I do like this one as well. I would repurchase this one. This is in the shade 500 Sun Beige. I think this might still be my shade, and I did hit pan on this one, but it's just so old. Gotta get rid of it. This is, I think it's the Black Radiance. Yeah, Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. I have so many setting powders I got from my boxes. I found I wasn't using this, and I've had it for a long time. So again, just decluttering this. Then I had this Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. It's like K-Beauty. And I had this for quite some time. This is just old. It needs to go. It was a white powder. It was pretty good, but it was just time to go. I got to get rid of this. This is just old. You see it's broken. Yeah, it was time. So this is a declutter. This is a QMS Medic Cosmetics Lip Line Corrector Lip Serum. This didn't do anything. And guys, I was trying to get stuff out of it. Nothing wants to come out. I hardly use this. It just dried up. This was really bad. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan. I don't know if I just had it too long and it dried up. Just terrible. Terrible. I used it a few times. I didn't see any difference and it dried up. This is the Ordinary. Way back when I first started using skincare, I know the Ordinary was affordable, so I tried them. This is their buffet, guys. I probably had this for a good 5 to 10 years too. So it was definitely time to get rid of that. I had to. This is also this Cosmetics Pure C Vitamin C Mixing Crystals. I'm just not using it. It kind of looks a little disgusting. So I was just like, yeah, no, we need to just get rid of that. This is a black MAC lip, I think it's an eyeshadow. I don't even use black much. So as you can see, it's sitting there. Another MAC eyeshadow, super old. That's the color there. Another one from the Ordinary. This is salicylic acid 2% solution for blemish prone skin. And you can see like it's like not even the right color anymore. So yeah, we have to get rid of that. Then I have some lippies, and I think this is from, I'm not sure where. I don't know if this one is the ColourPop one. I have quite a few. It might be ColourPop. Yeah, it might be ColourPop. I have quite a few. You could tell like it was starting to, like the liquid was moving from the product. So I'm like, yes, that's too old. Time to get rid of these. These were like when I first got into lipsticks and stuff, so you could see the oil separation with it right there. Yeah, it's time to go. So I have quite a few of these. Yeah, it was time. I had to part ways with all of these, so we're going to put these up here. Then I have this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and I was using C12. I did like this for quite some time, but I noticed with me, after a while using concealer, it just doesn't do the same thing for me. I don't know what it is. So this was just stopped working, so I just stopped using it. This actually seems like an empty, so it could go into my empties, but we're just going to count it here since we're decluttering it. This is a lip liner from ColourPop 2. Can't tell anything. All the writing is off. I've had this way too long. This Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pencil, again, had it for way too long. Way too long. This here, I think this was a pencil I got from the dollar store, to be honest. I can't even read the writing on it. It came with a sharpener. Way too long. This is a Mary Kay lip liner. I used to love Mary Kay lip liners in Cappuccino and just had it way too long. So it's time to get rid of. This is the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. Had this way too long. Time to get rid of it. This is the Algenist, and I hate to throw this away, but I found myself not using it, and then I'm like scared to use it now because it's kind of old. This is a liquid collagen. So sad because this is a pricey product, so I'm so mad. I did have one of these that I actually used, so I'm not sure why I didn't use this one. It probably was like out of sight, out of mind, and that's unfortunately what happened. And then this one too, this eye serum. Look at it up here. It's brown, okay? Definitely time to go. This lipstick, I don't even know who it's from at this point. It's marked off. I don't even know. These two Super Stay, who makes this? Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Corrector. It was a concealer. I used 2 of these. Again, I love this at one point. As you can see right through that one. So it's pretty much, both of them are low, almost done. So I stopped using it because it stopped looking good. So I just kind of like threw it to the side and I haven't used it, so it's time to get rid of it. This NYX Butter Lipstick too, I've had this for so long. It's a really pretty color, and I don't know. I put this in here, but I'm kind of like, I found myself, I was wearing this a few times, so I don't know. That might be questionable. I might keep that, but I did put it in here. This Dermalex Self-Esteem Sleep Serum. We got it in a BoxyCharm, and this thing for some reason burns my face. As you can see, I used it like halfway, and I'm just like, I can't. I was using it like separating it from other products, and it just still bothered me, and I'm just like, okay, enough is enough. It's not worth it. I'm not going to mess up my skin, so I just stopped using it. Then this is a Mary Kay lip liner, again in Cappuccino. Again, this was my go-to for quite some time. This is like an old brush, e.l.f. brush. This is the Murad Acne Control Rapid Relief Acne Spot Treatment. This didn't really wow me. I think I bought a backup in one of my boxes because it was like $6 or $7. But yeah, this doesn't wow me. I like my pimple patches, my mighty patches better. This powder here I've had a long time, and I almost finished it up. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Very nice powder, but as you can see, that's how much is left. But I just stopped using it, and it's so old. I'm like, yeah, I'm scared to use it now. This is a Maybelline Eye Perfect, and I think I used to use this as a transition shade. I don't know what it was. And I used to buy this all the time, I remember, but I don't remember why. And actually, oh my God, guys, this is sealed. I never even opened it. That's how bad it is. Never even opened it. It might actually still be good. I don't know. You guys tell me if this is still good. I'll put that to the side. So comment down below, let me know. This is a Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. It was a rice protein complex. It just didn't wow me on my skin, so I decided to get rid of it. I stopped using it. So this is the Acure Brightening Facial Scrub, and I hardly use it. I got it, I believe, in what was that? Allure Beauty Box. And I really stopped using it. I'm not really big on that type of facial scrubs. It was a little abrasive from what I remember. Yeah, and it was like kind of gross looking. Ew. Yeah, no. I wasn't a fan of that. Then they have this matte lipstick, and I don't know who it's from, but it was a pretty red color. You guys know I love my reds, but that's super old, time to get rid of. Then we have this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Amaze. It was very pretty, but it's so old. So old. Like really, really old. I don't even know if it has anything to it now. Yeah, you're hardly getting, the Super Shock has like a Super Shock. And, well, I don't know. Actually, you get a little something, but not like a Super Shock should be. So it's old. It's time to get rid of it. And here's another, this is the Ella Eden. And what is this? This is a, I'm not sure if this was a eyeshadow or if this was a blush. I'm assuming maybe it was an eyeshadow or a blush. I don't know. But I got it in one of my boxes. I really don't use singles, so it just kind of sat there. This is an e.l.f. brow pencil. I just really never use it. Another one of the CoverGirl Clean Mattes. This is one that I used to love. This is in medium light. And I think I used quite a bit of this one. Yeah, see, this one I hit pan on. So I did like this powder, and that's why I bought the backup, but then I found the Maybelline Fit Me, so I stopped using it. Then this is another one of those IT Cosmetics, those concealers when they had the huge size, and it just sat there. It just started looking weird under my eyes. I stopped using it, and it's been sitting for years. Time to get rid of. This Bella Pierre lipstick, same thing. I hardly used it, but it's just old. So time to get rid of that too. And let's see, what else do we have? Gosh. This is crazy. I didn't think it was that much. Here's another old brush I'm getting rid of. Another Super Shock Shadow, and this one is in Lady Bird. Then we have another Super Shock Shadow in Sailor. Like so many of these. I used to buy those all the time, and then I would hardly use them. It was just such a waste. This is a Modeling Co. little quad, and I've had it for quite some time, and I'm just not using it. So we're going to declutter. And let's see what else we have. Okay. So we have some more brushes. I don't even know who these are from. More brushes. We have this Clean Color. I think I got this at the dollar store. Maybe or at the beauty supply store. It's a lip liner or a liner. And then, okay. So now we have for the palettes. So I have this Blink palette. It was a BoxyCharm exclusive, I believe. And this was it here. And I actually did like this palette. I used it quite a bit, but it's so old. Let me see. Should I declutter? Oh, it still feels very creamy. Oh, maybe I could keep that. Yeah, maybe I should keep that. Okay, I might keep that. I don't know. I might keep it or maybe give it to someone because that one seems pretty good. Then I had this palette, and I have to get rid of this. I made this little palette from BoxyCharm. It was like a little Z palette we got. And I put these shadows in here. And guys, these things are so old. Like, it's so old. Okay, so we're definitely going to get rid of that. I might keep the Z palette for sure. But we got to get rid of that. This is an old Real Her palette, Do Your Squats. I think it came in BoxyCharm as well. I did show this palette some love, but it's just so old. It's time to get rid of. I think this is one of my first BoxyCharms. Definitely time to get rid of. So this is a Winky Lux palette that we got, Kitten palette. And it was cute, but I hardly ever use it. The colors are just kind of like blah to me. So I'm going to declutter this. I need to just make room. My palette collection was getting out of control. This is from Naked Cosmetics. This was a palette we got. I think it was in like BoxyCharm as well. And it actually had like some prettier colors. But it's like, I don't use them. Like, it's a weird quad to have those colors in. I'll probably end up maybe giving this one away to someone, maybe with the Blink. I'm not sure. Then we got this one, and I think it was BoxyCharm too. It's a Crown palette, Glam Metals. And it actually, like, I love the packaging. It has, like, that guitar right there on the top. And then here are the colors. It was really nice. I used it a few times, but I find myself not pulling for it. So I might end up giving this one away as well. So I'm going to put it down here. This was another one I liked for quite a while, and then I stopped using it. It's the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale eyeshadow palette. And really pretty. I love like the packaging. And the colors were really pretty, but I'm not really a neutral girl, so I found myself not using it. And it's pretty old now. This one is a Laura Geller Cinnamon and Spice. This one I think I used maybe like twice or something like that. It's just not my color story. This is a really nice mirror. And then these are the shades. Let me try to cover that. These are the shades. So it's not bad at all. It's just not my cup of tea. They're very light. I think I used this once, so I might see if I can give this to someone, regift it or whatever. We'll see on that one. Then this one is really old. This is Laura Lee Los Angeles. I can't remember. This was one of the, I don't know if that's when they went to Luxe or what it was, but it was one of those boxes and we got this palette. And it was pretty, but yeah, it was just like these colors here. I actually did, I think, an eye look on it or whatever, but the colors are pretty. Oh, I guess it still has quite a bit of a pop. So I might actually keep that because it does have quite a bit of a pop. Let's see. This blue color here. Yeah, so it does. It's still kicking a little bit. So I might hold on to that. You know I like my bright colors. Okay. So the next thing is this Shayna B Miami eyeshadow palette. And I just really hardly use this. I think I used it once to show you guys. And I hadn't used it again. It has like the little cover on it. There it is right there. Those are the shades. I'll probably find someone to give this to as well. Like a family member, one of my nieces or something like that. And the next one is this Crown palette. Same thing. Hardly used it. I think it came broken. Yeah, that one shade came broken. So let me just turn this around so you guys can see it. So that's the shades there. They're not bad. I can clean this palette up and give it to someone. I don't think I ever used it, a matter of fact. It's just that one shade came broken. Yeah, I don't think I ever used this palette. I don't see any fingerprints or brush strokes in here. It's just that one came broken. So I could probably clean that off and give that to someone. Also, I see this little Bye Bye Under Eye Illuminator. Again, I used to love IT Cosmetics. I still love them. I have their glow one that I got from Buzz Agent or Influencer. Love it. So still a good one. So I have a few more palettes. This is the Fairy Tale Storybook palette. It's just so big and bulky. And these are the shades. It's nice, but the green came broken. I'm just going to declutter because it's just so fat and thick. It's hard to like store. This Tetris palette, I actually liked it for quite some time. The shades in here, but then it just got weird. And I kind of stopped using it because I found other palettes. I like that blue for that pop of color. I just stopped using it. I got in one of the boxes. This same thing with this Laura Sanchez Moods palette. We got it in one of the boxes. It was kind of nice. I used it for a little bit, but I like the bright colors on it. And then it had the two like highlighters. So it was a nice palette. I might try to give this to one of my nieces too, especially with the pretty design. And then we have one more palette, okay, and then we're all done. And next, I'm going to start recording my empties, guys. I just got to get it together. This is the Face Candy Vice 9-color eyeshadow palette. And here it is right here. It's not a bad palette, but I have like my Norvina that I use for my purples when I want my purples. So I don't really need this palette, and it's just taking up room in my collection. So I'll probably give this to one of my nieces too. So that is pretty much everything, guys. That is everything. Definitely feeling good about this declutter. It had quite a few things. I'm only going to keep a few to see if anyone wants them, like my nieces or some of my YouTube besties. I can always send it to them if they want to have someone in mind who might want it. But that's it. So I just feel good. I feel like I'm getting rid of things. I'm making moves. So now I can get rid of all these and move on to my empties. So stay tuned because that's going to be coming soon. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you were curious about what am I wearing, I did my boring eye look with my Mally. I put it back here with my Pat McGrath. I'm wearing my Dose lipstick in red. I'm just not doing all that because it makes the video super long, and I'm trying to make this under 20 minutes. So we are going to make it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give your girl a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and press that bell button so you're notified of any future videos. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye, you guys.